Hello guys, KpShamino here with a quick update because today Killer Whale posted the new roadmap on the forums. Of course, you always need to watch it a little bit with those roadmaps because I don't think that they ever did something in time. But yesterday, after the Halloween event, I saw something very strange. So somebody asked a question in the forum, and with the question I mean about the game and not what the most people want in the game because it's totally full with forums like that. And I saw a developer like right away answering, and now I see Killer Whale putting a new roadmap up. So yeah, everybody in the game knows that the communication was always not that great in this game. So I hope that they keep doing it because it's very important that you communicate with your player base because they make the game uh, big or they break the game. It's simple like that. You need players for games, otherwise, yeah, your game can never succeed. But I'm very happy because he posted a roadmap. And for the guys that were a little bit worried, he answered yesterday the stuff too about there was another developer that was saying that they are going to focus on the PlayStation and the Xbox. And of course, a lot of people were talking about two words in that. Yeah, by the way, they are from Ukraine. I'm from Belgium too. Uh, we sometimes make mistakes in English writing. So I can understand it, but of course, the forum jumped on it and it was all about, yeah, you are going to work only on the port, PlayStation, and all that stuff. You are going to leave the PC. Killer Whale said that's not the case. So the game is going to be released first on the personal computer. So because this is still early access, it's going to be on the personal computer. But at the moment they are working to get the other uh, platforms ready too. And you see that a lot in other games too. So most of the time they got released first on the PlayStation and the Xbox and then on the PC. So that's normal, I think. If you release a game, it's better that you do it on all the platforms. Okay, for the roadmap, there is a lot of stuff that he said in the roadmap. I'm very happy with it, but of course, guys, don't pin it. It's possible that if he executes 30% of what he's saying in the time frame that he's saying, I'm already happy. So I'm just going to do point by point what they are doing and what I think about it. So some things I don't know either. So I just got the same info like you guys. So we start in November and they are going to work on new balance and UI and closed beta testing. So I'm not sure what they mean with that. Then November, December inventory lag fix. I'm very happy with that because it's very frustrated. It's unbelievable how frustrated that is. If you want to make a new setup and you got always all that shit, or you need to wait like 30 seconds until you can equip a reel, or you got that message that you got too many items already. That's at the start that's not really a problem, but sometimes it's so problematic. If you need to clean up your home depot, it's a nightmare, and a lot of guys know that too. Then we got double rods and tackle bug fix. That's like two setups on each other. New UI, a lot of useful things. No clue what that is. New balance, a lot of changes. I don't know what they are going to change. So that's, yeah, not really info, but yeah, he cannot say what they are going to do until they release it. Improved fish AI, a new lake. So we are getting another new lake. So I think besides the bugs, that's what the most people like a lot. New stuff. I'm a guy that like more content in the game, more endgame content. You guys know that. So if I got new stuff, I'm happy. So the thing that they need to do is in this game is that they need to keep the player interested in the new stuff, and then you need endgame. And I hope that they are going to do it because I like the game. A lot of people like the game. It looks cool, it's fun, but at some point you think, what the fuck am I doing here? And you just go do something else because there is no end game, and that's a little bit a pity. But maybe it's incoming. So a new lake, new tackles, a full controller support, a graphic optimization and speed up, physics optimization and speed up. I'm very happy that they work on that point too, because I already blew up two graphical cards on Fishing Planet. It's unbelievable. what the amount of energy it soaks from your hardware. But it's unbelievable for a game like that because there is nothing happening, there is nothing moving. It's almost all static, and still it's a really big problem. So I'm happy that they are working on that too. Killing all flying fish. Maybe this time we will succeed, lol. Yeah, indeed. We need to wait for that because flying fish, that's already as long in the game like the disappearing crankbait. So that was November. So that's most of the time, yeah, bugs and a new lake and new tackles. I'm not sure that they are going to release it in November. I don't think so. I think that the new lake is going to be around Christmas, just the same like previous year. So I don't see the benefit why they want to release it on November, business wise, I mean. But it's possible. If it comes November, I'm happy because November is uh, is coming really soon. So we don't know. We need to wait, of course, uh, because the roadmaps are always a little bit tricky in this game. Okay, December, 3D characters and char customization. So that's 3D. I don't really want that stuff or need that stuff, but I know a lot of people want that stuff. So I'm happy that they are working on that too. Visual clues on the water to find the fish. And when I read this, the first one, I was thinking, what the fuck are they going to do? Are they going to put like an arrow on the water, like a gigantic arrow? There is the fish. So but then I was thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit of action in the water, flies, jumping fish, not flying fish. I hope jumping fish. Yeah, you guys know it. You can see it, or a fish turning to his belly that you see, like we call it like a blink, and then you can see, oh, there is a fish. Maybe stuff like that. We don't know. I don't know how they are going to introduce it in the system that we got now. So is it maybe a combination that we got the hotspots, the time frame still, and in between we got random stuff that spawns and you can check it with the visual clues? That will be really cool because then you are somewhere in between game simulator, and I think that's good. So that in between the hotspots you can get other fish too, and it always is alternating. But we need to wait. I'm just brainstorming at the moment. I can be totally wrong. It's a possibility that just everything get deleted and that they just see some action on the water and that you need to fish over there. That's a possibility too, but we need to wait. But it's already good because if you read that, you start to think, and you think indeed, yeah, if I see somewhere over there something moving, or I see flies coming on the water, and I see fish taking it, I know, oh, there is a fish. What kind of fish is that? Is it a predator? Is it like another fish? You never know. Or maybe you can just see what kind of fish it is. Then you need to decide what kind of lure I'm going to use or what bait I'm going to use. So it's a thinking process, and that's not bad. That's not bad, I think. So then we are going to get a Christmas event, a new one. So that's not bad. So I'm not sure what that's going to be. I like events. I liked the event previous year too with Alberta. It's a pity that Alberta is a little bit dead. So I hope that they fix it too. And it was a pity that we get what was it, the Fury Trout? What the fuck was that? And the fireworks. But still, it's cool. Yeah, around Christmas, it's very chill. So yeah, it's nice an event. Then we are getting the virtual reality improvement. I don't have something like that, but I think the guys that got that are going to be very happy too because I see a lot of posts on the forum from guys that it's not working, that it's every now and then, VR is not working. So I think if they get it stable, I think it's cool. I cannot pay it. It's way too much money for me at the moment. But I think if you got classes like that, it has to be really fun. Sound improvement. I never got problem with sound in this game. I like the atmosphere. If I can hear the water and sometimes I hear like my fish in the water, I'm already very happy. And then that's for this year. So that's a lot of stuff. As I already said, if they can achieve 30% of this, I'm going to be very happy. But I think for sure that we are going to get a new lake, new tackles. We got a Christmas event. And I'm not sure that they are going to fix all the bugs because that's not easy, but let's hope for it, guys. And fingers crossed, that's all what we can do. Then January, we are going to get night fishing and topwater fishing. But I think that now, what is coming now, I think is going to be a little bit later. Because now we are going purely to the gameplay. So here they need to change a lot of stuff. So night fishing and topwater fishing, that means the topwater fishing is not that hard, I think, but the night fishing is because you need now you got a day from 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. But then you need to make an extra day. So that's I think program wise that's not easy. So you need to put all the data need to be transferred to the night cyclus because now that's a dead zone, that's easy. So you got a dead zone, you don't need to do anything with it. So it stops there, it starts back there, but that's a dead zone. So there is no activity in it, that's very easy. But now you need to create activity. So I'm not sure how that works program wise because I studied program making, but that was 28 years ago, 25 years ago, and I didn't do it again. So we need to wait how it works. Simple quest and missions, I like it. The good thing that I had with playing World of Fishing, it's totally a different game like this, and I like Fishing Planet a lot more than World of Fishing. World of Fishing is fun for 4 or 5 hours, and then it's done, in my opinion. But they had quests and missions, and the good thing was that indeed you try to do the quest, you try to do the mission, you try to they got a mission that you need to catch albino fish and all that stuff, but you want to get that fish because he's a little bit bigger than the other one, and the bigger the fish, yeah, the happier the fisherman, you know. So it works. I never thought it works in a fishing game, but I saw it in World of Fishing, and I think it will work in Fishing Planet too. Then we are getting items you can catch from a water. You can catch them in the water. It has to be. So I guess that you can get items out of the water like a new fridge, new TV, a new car, all the good stuff that you find in water, a body bag possibility. So yeah, you never know. You never know. And then the future, we got feeders, we got, yeah, I'm not going to say the word, and sonars. You guys can read it by yourself. It was, by the way, boats. But if you say boats in this game, yeah, it's like a third world war that is going to start. So don't say the word, but I think boats. This future is very difficult, I think, to make. Boats, sonars. That means if you get boats, that means that the static world has to be dynamic. Otherwise, you cannot do it, and that's hard. That's hard to you're just saying practically you're saying you need to make an open world. You need to check the games that got open worlds that are games from 100, they are $100 million games, you know, and it's not easy. That's Grand Theft, that's I'm not even sure that Skyrim is open world, but there are not Skyrim is open world. My girlfriend just said it to me. So it's not easy, but I hope that they can succeed because I never thought that boats were really funny, but I had the World of Fishing and they are really funny. It's cool that you can sit on your boat and you can just cruise around to positions that you never can reach. You can just, yeah, cruise over other people, their boats, in their lines, say a fuck you to them, and then go further and all that stuff. So that's really fun, you know. And yeah, I'm now a boats fan too. So, and then we are going to get the big lakes, and I think that has to be the future of the game. Not the small lakes anymore, but a very big lake. I think that that is a lot easier because at the moment I don't have a clue how it works to get a certain species in a lake, but I think that we don't have enough species in lakes. I never know why they don't put more species in lakes because if you do in Fishing Planet, you just say, okay, let's cut all the areas that we got in half, but we put like 300-400% more fish species in it. I think this game is going to be better, but I think once again there is something that I'm missing, and maybe it's not that easy, or maybe it's just not possible. So maybe with big lakes we are getting maybe very big fish, but a lot of more species on one place. And then for for a lot of guys that I know fly fishing, and I'm a fly fisher too, like 20 years ago. So yeah, but I think future, if we can get that next year, I think we are going to be very happy. But yeah, that's the roadmap, and that's all what I can say, guys. So yeah, keep the hope up, guys. Early access. Sometimes you need to be patient. Don't be too worried. I think those guys, if you check the game, I think those guys they want to make a very good game. And it's not that they sell out their game, because I know that from some guys they said me that already a couple of times they got a chance to sell the game or get a very big sponsor and all that stuff. But then you got something like your sponsor is saying what you need to do with the game. But those guys want to do it by themselves, and I think that's good. That's good because yeah, it's still one of the best fishing games around. I think, yeah, there is not even a second or a third place if you compare it to Fishing Planet. So that was it for the video, guys. I hope that you liked the video. You can check it on the forums. You can listen to me talking about this stuff. I'm a little bit excited, maybe too excited, but I'm optimistic and I always am happy if I see stuff that I like coming to one of my favorite games. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye bye.